Hey you game fiends out there, welcome back to the channel. I have a quick video for you today, but before we get things started, hit that subscribe button, that bell button. That will definitely help us out in the YouTube algorithm, but also guys, that will help the channel grow. Now let's slash our way through the video. Scarlet Nexus first episode has dropped, which you can check out on the Funimation YouTube. It was a stream. The anime is about 24 minutes to watch, but also you get a 5-minute chat with the band who does the song for the anime and the game. Now the rock band is called Oral Cigarettes. The name sounds really funny to me. I mean, a cigarette that's oral, that's hilarious. But anyhow, I'm a Japanese rock buff, music buff, which I listen to a lot of Japanese rock music, especially from older animes, and I have to say the song Dreamy Drive is really catchy, along with the other song Rare Criminal. Now Rare Criminal is for the anime, and I think it fits perfectly. As the band had said within the interview, they said that they wanted to take the main characters' opinions on things and their thoughts, and their thoughts on things, which was interesting, and they tied it into the song's direction, and I thought that was really cool that they did something like that. I like when people take things like this really serious, and I think Japan, when it comes down to their animes and even their TV shows, the songwriters take in consideration of what they're watching and what they're looking at, and they implement it into their music. And American bands don't really do that, which I find that problematic when it comes down to certain songs. Aside the fact, one of the Spider-Man songs that came out a while back ago, the main Spider-Man 2 song, I think, On the Edge was a perfect song. But getting back on topic here, when the anime first comes on, you see flickering images as the main character Yuito is thinking back in his past, which is kind of scrambled, but who doesn't have a scrambled past in a world where you're living in with brain-eating monsters and stuff like that? But I mean, hey, what do I know? From the point of this anime, it starts right up with two friends training with each other before the welcome ceremony for the Scarlet Guardians, a force put together to protect the citizens of New Hikimo from the others. During the training, they were called to go to the ceremony, so they dashed out to the city right away. As they partly make it there, Yuito's name pops up on the mini screen, as you can see his father, a very powerful, famous politician who built the New Hikima, on the news. Also, you see his brother as well, who his name is Kyoto, which, oh my god, the names are almost like similar together, who is the supreme commander of the New Hikimo OSF. Now this is where the anime starts to show off its powerhouse master characters, which I was waiting for. These characters showed up because the others started to attack the city, and I'm betting these attacks are very random for the most part. Think of the Scarlet Guardians as superhuman cops, kind of like Astral Chain. Now, when the others show up, a digital red tape pops up in the area, along with blocks being closed off to set off the center for the battlefield, so no one will get hurt. All we know is that these characters are coming from these interdimensional type of portals and stuff like that. And also, just because these red tapes is blocking off certain sectors and stuff like that, doesn't mean that people aren't going to get hurt. I mean, come on, it's bound to happen. It happens in real life, so we know for a fact it's going to happen on this anime. After the battle, Yuito and his friend Nagi are able to cross the sector they need to get to when the red tape is up off the area. During the ceremony, Nagi, who is the comic relief at this point, sees two attractive young women, which one of them so happens to be the second main hero of the story. Her name is Kasane, an orphan taken in by the Rendo family. The other young woman next to her is Naomi, which is her sister, not her real sister, but her foster sister. Now the stage is set for the story to finally heat up. But in my opinion, you can see a future romance that could happen between Nagi and Naomi, even though she noticed the two looking at her and Kasane. She claims that her eyes were on Yuito. The strangest thing happened when Yuito sees Kasane, something from his past that he can't put his finger on because of the fear. All the chess pieces are down, and now the board is set for the story to begin. After the ceremony, they all got assigned to their units, and now the call has gone out for the Scarlet Guardians to go to work to do combat. But you know how it's going to go. Anime hero sees a person in trouble, dashes into combat to save someone, in this case is a child. Yuto and Nagi disobey orders, which got them into a major problem with the enemy. Nagi held off the other while Yuto saved the child. But as he's trying to get him to safety, Nagi's put in a position to almost get killed by Naomi, saved his life, which followed up with Kasane getting there to the scene to help Yuto, who basically came back for Nagi. Yuto was no match for this other, which led Kasane to step in to give him a hand. But little that she knew, this took him back to the past, showing that she was the one that saved him in the past. This gave him the strength he needed to get back up and start fighting. The anime has set the stage for the game, which gets me really hyped up to play this Friday. Also, I found out the anime ties into the game, but at what point is the question. I left out a few parts and in the anime, just minor details, because I want you, the viewers, to check out the anime. I didn't want to spoil too much. You know, you guys can just go to the Funimation YouTube page to check out that stream. Like I said, it's only 24 minutes. And in my opinion, when it comes down to the overall scope of the EP, I really enjoyed it. It just gives you a brief introduction of the characters, what's going on in the world, and just small little details that they probably might not be able to cover in the game. But that's okay. The game is probably going to cover things that the anime may not be able to cover, and the anime is going to cover the stuff that the game won't be able to cover. So I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen. The graphics on the game is amazing. Also, aside from the animation that's on the anime as well. These are our concoction of success. I love when the marketing for a game and an anime is spot on, is because it shows that they really care about the property, they really respect the property that they created. And I just wish American cartoons and American games do the same thing. And it just seems as though that they don't have the type of respect that the Japanese people have for when it comes down to their properties and stuff. And Marvel is a shame when it comes down to them, when it comes down to their newer cartoons, which most of their newer cartoons are just garbage. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the first episode if you already watched it. And also, guys, let me know what you think in this video. Don't forget that bell button, guys. That definitely helps me in the YouTube algorithm. That helps this channel. It helps the Game Fiends out, me and my brothers. But also, subscribe to the channel, guys. That definitely helps as well. And comment if you're a newcomer to the channel, guys. I want to see new faces talking and stuff like that, so I can get a gist of who's enjoying the content. But also, stay tuned for more videos by my brothers, DX Strike and Mugen Lord, guys. And also check out the Keel Lancer Gaming channel as well. That is my main channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Alright?